Hello, one and all. Welcome to a Galaxy Man Show interview show. So, for today's guest is this incredible actor known by the name of Houston Stevenson. I'm about to give him an ad into the live stream now. He's in this incredible film, new release out now called PHarm. Definitely go check it out. So, I'm about to give Houston an ad into the live now, and yeah, have a chat with Houston.
What's up?
Hey, Houston, what's up?
Nothing much. How are you, man?
Yeah, pretty good.
Am I sideways or am I the right way?
You are actually sideways, yes.
I'm sideways. Okay, hold on. Put it in like this. It's on the cord. It should work like that. How are we doing now?
Yeah, good.
Good? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So I saw your page. You watch a lot of horror films.
I actually do, yes.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
and I support a lot of actors like yourself in these times during COVID. It's been crazy, so I love supporting you guys and
Thank you.
guys create. So yeah.
Nice. Nice. Where are you located?
Australia.
Australia. Nice.
Yeah.
So what time is it? What's the time going on over there?
It's around 9:24 around here.
Nice. Have you seen PHarm yet?
I actually have.
You have?
Yeah. FIFA
Okay.
was incredible.
What did you think?
Incredible. You guys did such
Nice.
an incredible job. And yeah, it was you guys, man, you guys killed it. Like the whole
Wow,
cast
thank you.
killed it. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I had actually just seen it for the first time last night, and I shot that probably 2 years ago. So it was interesting for me because I'd never seen a project that I've done take that long to make, because I guess they shot a second one, and now they're going to release that one a little later. But it was I didn't really remember what my lines were or what the script was, because it was like kind of like watching a movie, and I didn't have to be reminded constantly, like, this is where the shot setup was, or this is what I was doing. It was kind of trippy for me, but it was weird to see me get, like, I've never done that kind of a gore before. So it was fun. I'm glad you liked it.
And I got a couple of questions for you, Houston, if I may ask. So
Yeah.
for my first question, what was the whole experience like shooting Fear Farm?
It was really cool because it was totally guerrilla style shooting. It was very indie. The budget wasn't very big, but it got picked up by Indican and Magnolia, which is awesome. And a lot of the budget went into the film equipment. And for me at the time, it was a project where I was kind of like, I don't know if I should do this, but I'd never done horror before. And I'm a huge horror fan. So I was like, hell yeah, go experience that. And the filming style was just nuts. We were in the biggest corn maze in Sacramento. The biggest corn maze, I think, in North America, which was in Sacramento. And we're just in the dirt every day, in old barns, and, tetanus shots. It was rustic, but it was really fun and cool.
Awesome. So for my next question, with the whole creating Fear Farm, what was your most memorable scene to shoot out of your scenes?
I did a lot of weird stuff in the movie, in the method sense. Like, I don't know if this sounds crazy, but like when they're skinning my leg, I got them to put like this really strong gripping tape on my leg. And so as they did the shot of like cutting me, which they put in, the shot of me screaming was actually me like slowly getting my leg hairs pulled, like somebody was pulling a thing, and I'm like, ah, so that was kind of fun. And then when I'm limping, because I get sliced, I guess I took it too seriously that day, because you don't really see a lot of my facial reaction, but I was in pain because I spent all day creating blisters in these like really tight boots. And then right before we shot that, I kind of like gashed it open on both of my blisters on my ankles. So like when I walked, it was like in real pain. So that was kind of the weirder stuff that I did that was kind of memorable.
Awesome. And with the location, what location did you shoot at, if I may ask?
Gosh, I'm not too sure. Like, this felt like a total American. Like, I rode up with my buddy the first time I'd ever met him. He was another castmate, and I drove up from. I was living in LA at the time. I drove up to. I think he was in. He was like in North Hollywood or something, and then we drove out to Sacramento, and there was, we just drove out in the middle of nowhere where we got our location. It was really kind of just out in this big farmland, but it's apparently part of the maze where we shot in was an actual attraction for people for Halloween to go to. So a lot of our exterior shots are actually just people like, you know, fucking about. But yeah, it was fun.
So for my next question, with creating in this industry, with the acting industry, what would you find the hardest about this whole acting industry?
Oh gosh, I think for like, I'm kind of just I've been acting, I guess, since 2014, but I kind of had to build up my resume, and I'm off to shoot another lead role for a Lifetime movie called The Predators Obsession. I fly out in 2 weeks to Connecticut, and I found before I kind of started getting those kind of leading roles on bigger networks and stuff, and it's, you know, I've got miles to go to get to where I want to be, but I usually say to a lot of actors who are just starting, like, you got to take no for an answer, and you can't let it kill you. I mean, like, athletes lose games, and they have to just come back, and they have to fight. And I suppose it's just a matter. I'm not a gambler, but if you scratch enough scratch cards, eventually you're going to win something. So you just have to not give up, and I guess be passionate. And so the hardest thing is just the rejection. You have to handle a lot of rejection. You just have to keep. My screen keeps going dark here.
For my next question,
Yeah.
with the whole after you said this about industry stuff. So for my next question, Houston,
Yeah.
what movie or TV franchises would you want to be in if you could currently?
Ooh, you know what? I've been watching. I'm not a big like TV guy. As a matter of fact, I'm a big fan of like random shows like Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares and stuff like that. Or like I like the shows that try to investigate the paranormal. But I would like to do something like Animal Kingdom, which is like these four brothers who are kind of into robbing different casinos or banks and stuff. That I kind of like that. We still back? Are we back? Here we go.
Yep, you're back.
Yeah, Band of Brothers. I'd like to do a show like Band of Brothers, like World War II, kind of out in the nitty gritty. Yeah, I got what looks like a military hat on, but it's actually a camo hat.
Oh, that's cool.
Up here in Canada. Yeah.
Nice. Well, for my next question, with the whole Fear Farm, why should people watch Fear Farm, in your opinion?
Okay, well, I can only give you that answer because I've seen the movie now. So there were a few interviews where I had to kind of like be like, yeah, you should watch it, but I had never watched it. So I think what's really awesome about horror films is they don't need to be made for the biggest budget for you to respect them, and they're really easy to make on a small budget. If you make an action film with crappy CGI on a low budget, a lot of the time people are going to get distracted by that. What was really great about this is that the acting was really great on all ends of the cast. I felt the chemistry was really cool. And I liked it wasn't trying so hard to be stupid. There were some stupid moments in terms of the comedy, but how you felt the kind of that it's just a normal day for the monsters, like that family. They have their comedy like within the cookies and stuff. So it's kind of like sweet, but it's dark, and it's got an American Pie meets the Texas Chainsaw Massacre kind of feel to it, and that's why I like it, because it's unique. That's why, if you like horror films, you should watch it.
Awesome. So for my very last question, Houston, upcoming projects. What new coming projects are you currently working on that you would like to announce on the show?
So in about 2 weeks, I'm going to film my sequel to this Lifetime movie called The Predators Obsession. I play a character by the name of Bruce, and he's totally heartbroken, and he just wants love, but he starts stalking this girl and murdering pretty much everybody she knows to get to him. She knows to get to her. So he's like a total psycho murderer. You can search it up. It's called The Predators Obsession, Stalker's Prey, and very excited. I have to start getting into like a crazy kind of Dexter style mindset for that one. So that's going to be fun. And I have to be out in the water because it's basically about sharks. So in Niantic, Connecticut, in the East Coast in October, in the water, swimming is going to be a real joy. Usually it requires a little bit of pee in the bathing suit to keep you warm for like at least a good 2 minutes, and then freezing again. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I can say thank you so much, Houston, for coming on to my show. It really means a lot.
I was scrolling through my messages. I saw you. I was like, hell yeah, man, let's do it.
I know, right? I was like, what? Straight away, I'm like, holy cow. Like,
yeah,
it means so much. Like,
hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah. I just love supporting you guys in these times. And as I said, you guys have done such an incredible job with Fear Farm. And keep up the amazing work. And yeah, everyone definitely go support Houston and his
Wow.
incredible work.
That's
Yeah.
wow. I really appreciate it, man. You have an awesome time out in the Aussie world.
We should totally do this. It's only an hour away.
Oh, my car. I'm low on gas.
Yeah, and drinking. It's way too good to pass up.
It's gonna be crazy. Jesus, man.
Welcome to PHarm. For your safety and that of others, we ask you to abide by a few simple rules.
Is everything okay?
You get to visit our VIP maze experience.
How would you and your friends like to experience the VIP maze? You finish under 2 hours, you'll win $5,000.
Not pumpkin money or something?
Let's go for a ride.
Come on, strap in. Safety first, people.
Now, you don't think I was going to make it that easy, do you?
Cool. I'm not ready to die. I'm so sorry I brought you guys here.
Just, can we try, for the love of God, keep the mess down? Laundry ain't cheap.